livestock, livestock, livestock.
It refers to animals raised on farms for food, like cows or pigs. Here is a sample sentence. The farm raised a variety of livestock, including cows, pigs, and sheep.
Load, load, load.
It's something that is put or added to something else, making it heavier or more difficult to handle. Here's a sample sentence. The truck was fully loaded with boxes and furniture, making it difficult to maneuver through the narrow streets.
Loaf, loaf, loaf.
It's a type of food that is baked or cooked in a long, flat shape. Here is a sample sentence. She took the freshly baked loaf out of the oven and let it cool on the rack. This sentence demonstrates how the word loaf can be used to refer to a type of bread, specifically a long, rectangular-shaped one.
Loan, loan, loan.
It's when someone gives you something, like money or an object, with the promise that you'll give it back later. Here's a sample sentence. She applied for a loan to purchase her first home. This sentence demonstrates how the word loan can be used in context, referring to a sum of money borrowed from someone or an institution.
Lobby, lobby, lobby.
This refers to a group of people who try to influence decisions made by others, usually in politics or business. They often meet with these decision makers to persuade them to do something specific. Here's a sample sentence. The group of citizens gathered in the lobby to discuss their concerns with the city officials. In this example, lobby refers to a public area or space where people can gather and meet with others, often located near the entrance of a building.
Lobster, lobster, lobster.
This type of seafood is a large, long-bodied crustacean with claws that lives in the ocean. It's often eaten as food. Here's a sample sentence. The expensive seafood platter at the restaurant featured a succulent lobster tail that was steamed to perfection.
Locality, locality, locality.
It refers to a specific area or place where something exists or happens. Here is a sample sentence. The new development in the locality was causing concern among residents due to its potential impact on traffic and noise levels. In this example, locality refers to a specific geographic area or neighborhood.
Locate, locate, locate.
This means to find or pinpoint something, like its exact position or place. Here is a sample sentence. The real estate agent helped us locate the perfect house in our desired neighborhood. In this sentence, locate means to find or pinpoint something. In this case, a house, based on specific criteria.
Location, location, location.
It's where something is situated or placed, often with reference to its surroundings or position on a map. Here is a sample sentence. The hotel's location was perfect, just a short walk from the beach and city center. This sentence demonstrates how the word location can be used to describe a physical place or position.
Lock, lock, lock.
It's something that keeps things from moving or being opened, making them safe and secure. Here is a sample sentence. She locked the door to keep the cold air out.
Locomotive, locomotive, locomotive.
This word refers to a machine that pulls or pushes something, like a train, along a track. Here's a sample sentence. The massive locomotive chugged along the tracks, its whistle blowing loudly as it pulled a long string of cars behind it.
Locust, locust, locust.
This insect is a type of bug that eats a lot of food quickly, often causing problems for plants and crops. It's usually found in groups and can be very destructive. Here is a sample sentence. The swarm of locusts descended upon the crops, devouring everything in their path and leaving behind a barren wasteland.
Lodge, lodge, lodge.
A place where people go to stay, often for a short time, usually with others who are also staying there. Here is a sample sentence. The family decided to lodge a complaint with the hotel manager about the dirty room they had been given.
Lodging, lodging, lodging.
It's a place where you stay, usually for a short time, like a hotel or a guest house. Here's a sample sentence. The hotel offered comfortable lodging with stunning views of the ocean. In this example, lodging refers to accommodations or housing, which is one of its primary meanings.
Lofty, lofty, lofty.
This word describes something that is high up, either physically or in terms of importance. It implies a sense of grandeur or superiority. Here is a sample sentence for the word lofty. The skyscraper's lofty height made it visible from miles away, its peak disappearing into the clouds. In this example, the word lofty means high or elevated in a grand and impressive way.
Log, log, log.
It's a record or note, often written down for future reference. Here is a sample sentence. The hikers used a log as a makeshift bridge to cross the shallow stream.
Logic, logic, logic.
It's the process of thinking clearly and making sense of things by using reason and rules to figure out what is true or false, right or wrong. Here is a sample sentence. The detective used logic to piece together the clues and solve the complex crime. This sentence demonstrates how the concept of logic can be applied in a real-world scenario, where it helps someone, in this case, a detective, make sense of information and arrive at a conclusion.
Logical, logical, logical.
This means thinking clearly and making sense, based on facts and reason. Here's a sample sentence. The detective used logical reasoning to piece together the clues and solve the mystery. This sentence demonstrates how the word logical can be used to describe someone's thought process or decision-making abilities.
Longevity, longevity, longevity.
This refers to how long someone or something lives. It's about lasting for a long time rather than dying or ending soon. Here's a sample sentence. The secret to her longevity was attributed to her healthy diet and regular exercise routine, which allowed her to live well into her 90s.
Longitude, longitude, longitude.
This refers to how far east or west something is from a special line that runs around the middle of the Earth. Here is a sample sentence. The explorer carefully recorded his longitude and latitude coordinates to ensure he could navigate back to civilization.